Hi guys.
We're back with another episode to Little Black Girls.
Episode 40.
Yeah, we made it.
Big 4-0.
Hooray, hooray. So like usual, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button. And then also make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for daily updates and cool pictures and all that stuff. And check out our blog, which is in the description bar below.
Right. So we have a jam-packed episode for you this week, as we do every week.
Yeah. Lots of cool places we've been and new rants. We think we like the ranting part of the blog.
We do. Because we have a lot of frustrations that we talk about in life, and we feel like it's good to share them, get other people's perspective.
Yeah, and see what you guys have to say about it. So,
but first, like every week, we're going to start with things we bought.
Yeah, so what did you buy?
So, like I've been talking about in like the past like 10 podcasts, I've been shopping around for like the perfect carry-all large casual tote, and I went ahead and bought the Madewell transport tote in the color English Saddle, and I got my initials monogrammed in the front. I didn't get it yet, but I did order it.
Where did you send it to? Work or here?
To work, yeah. But because when you monogram, it takes an extra 2 weeks to ship, they said.
Oh, okay.
So I won't be getting it for a while. But I'm really happy with the purchase. I think it'll be great. I think I'll have it for a long time, and I think it'll serve the exact purpose that I want it to serve. A bag that I can carry on the weekends to throw all my shit in. But still look cute.
Yeah, that's what every girl wants.
Yeah. But other than that, I didn't buy anything. I did buy a lot of groceries.
Fresh?
No, I actually went back to Trader Joe's because like my friend, he just like moved into a new apartment, so he has to cook now. So he's like, Kristen, take me to Trader Joe's and show me all that stuff you're usually buying there. So I went to Trader Joe's with him one day after work. And I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while because I've been fresh directing. But when I went there, I just was reminded of how much I love Trader Joe's. And so I did my grocery shopping there this week.
Oh,
and I got like loads of goodies.
So on demand isn't all it's cracked up to
be. I know, like on demand is good when you're really lazy or really busy and you don't want to physically go to the grocery store and like lug your groceries home. But like sometimes going to the grocery store has its benefits. Like Trader Joe's, they just have so much good oven food and microwavable food.
They really do.
Good to just pop in, and you know their prices are like really reasonable. I still don't like their vegetable. Like I'm still gonna get my veggies from Whole Foods just because Whole Food veggies are more lush.
I like their fruits.
Yeah, their fruits are good. I'm not much of a fruit person, but
natural sugars, man.
Natural sugar.
Get my banana and my grapes.
No, I'm more of like a kale, broccoli, green beans kind of girl. But but yeah, Trader Joe's is amazing. I miss it. I'm gonna like go back there for a bit until I get too lazy, and then I'll go back to Fresh Direct.
So there's a back and forth.
It's a back and forth, yeah.
Cool. Well, I only bought 3 items, one of which I'm returning. I went to Forever 21 this past week to look for a cute-ish overcoat that I could wear for this office photo shoot thing that we were doing. And since we're going to be outside, I couldn't wear even though I love my bubble Uniqlo coat, apparently it's not fashionable enough, so I couldn't do that.
Fleek.
Yeah. So I got this like nice charcoal gray coat at Forever 21, but at the end of the day, I don't really need that coat. / I didn't really want that coat. I just was in a bind, so I picked it up. And the bummer about it is, if anyone who shops at Forever 21 knows this, you can't return things and get your money back.
No.
All you get is store credit, which is why I was kind of avoiding going to Forever 21. I literally looked in every store in the Soho area, like for a quick few minutes. I went to H&M, Topshop, Bloomingdale's. I think I went into Mango, Zara. I went into quite a
Wow.
few. I didn't spend a lot of time there. I
Mhm.
was just like in and out. Look, this coat looked nice. How much it cost? $600. No, thank you. Bye. So I found a coat at Forever 21 that was like $70, and I think it was on sale because it's almost out of winter season.
Yeah.
But I wore it with the tag on. Sorry.
Mhm.
With the intention of like, I'm not sure if I want to keep this coat, and I really don't. So I'm gonna return that. But I did get 2 tops there as well. Forever 21 has a contemporary collection.
Do they? What is the contemporary collection like? There,
It's just like it's just a collection of items that look more contemporary. That's all.
like work contemporary.
Yeah,
or
like work,
play.
like work / it could be work. It's a mixture of work and play. Like I got this black button-up shirt that has like these white squares on it, so it's like black and white, but the squares are kind of small, so they look like city window illumination. At least to me, it does. And I want to
see this shirt.
It's nice enough to me. I like it. You saw it, but you probably don't remember it. When I showed you the coat, I thought I showed you the shirts too. Maybe I didn't.
You showed me the coat before we were gonna go out.
Yeah, maybe I didn't show you shirts, but I got that black and white shirt from Forever 21. I can link to that in the description. And then I also got another shirt from the contemporary collection. It was more like it reminded me of like a sweatshirt, but it had like this like nice design over it. And I don't know what the name of that shirt is called, but I know it's also from the contemporary collection. I don't know if it has a name, but I liked it, and I'm keeping that. That's really what I bought, aside from groceries as well, because I went to Trader Joe's and got some nice frozen foods, and I went to the general market around the corner, the food town, got some basic foods for my taco craving.
Yeah.
And
do they come out good?
I just cooked the meat. I haven't eaten the tacos yet.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna eat after.
Did you get some cheese?
Yeah, I got cheese. There's sour cream in the fridge.
Okay.
And that's all prepped.
You're set.
Yeah. Oh, and the only other thing I did also sort of buy is ClassPass, which I started this weekend. And I'll have blog posts for you guys to check out. And hopping on Kristen's bandwagon, or her former bandwagon.
Is it a blast? I know. It's on hold. I have one class I can do this month. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
But yeah, I like it so far. Definitely, the classes are very fun and youthful. Yeah. And like, I've been meeting people in the classes, like just having a casual conversation. Like, if I run into them again, maybe I'll have a new friend.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe you should try and like reserve that space.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll mentally note that this is the class you like to go to, and maybe I'll run into you again.
Make new friends.
I'm trying so hard. Before class, I'm like, oh, so has everyone done this class before?
Oh, you're trying to chat them up.
I'm just chatting them up before, like, because you're not going to have any other time to talk.
Yeah,
and
you're, like, one of your goals with working out was to network.
Yeah.
So you have to talk to people in order to network.
Yeah. So, So that's going okay for now. We'll see. I'm feeling the burn in my thighs and everywhere else today.
Good burn. Yeah. Means you did it right.
I tried so hard to do it right. But yeah, those are only things I've bought this week. Because I'm still on the bag search as well. Kate Spade is my #1 contender. But I'm like Googling around recently to see if I could find anything better. I thought Prada was affordable. Apparently, I was out of.
Why did you think Prada was affordable?
I thought Prada was like $500, not $2,000.
That'll get you like a Prada wallet.
That's not what I wanted. No, I thought it was like $500 max, not like $2,000. Or like I could find a bag for $500, not $2,000.
Because Kate Spade is like $500.
Well, you could find a Kate Spade bag for like $300, $200.
Yeah, so Prada's gonna be like
that's why I thought it was like maybe $200 more.
No, that's like a Michael Kors is like $500.
Michael Kors is not even that cute.
It's not. It's like, you know, this is because Michael Kors never used to be, or like not by my perception, ever used to be like a hot brand. But since he came out with the purses and the watches, it gives people the high end look with the low end price, and that's kind of how he like rebranded himself.
I thought
started
he was
making
always
dollars.
Noted for his watches, and then partly
recent.
recognized because of Project Runway.
Yeah, but his brand, like his clothing brand, was never like that hot. At least when I was growing up, it wasn't that hot.
See, when I was growing up, all I knew about was Kmart.
So you never used to like read Teen Vogue?
No.
What? I
was a child.
What does that mean?
I was like the most innocent child ever. I never did anything that was like remotely adult.
Really? You didn't read magazines?
No.
Really?
I did not read magazines, did not listen to music. If it was playing in my dad's car, that's how I listened to it. It's on Radio Disney, that's how I listened to it.
Really? Yeah. But they weren't like singing songs, because that's how like, I was exposed to a lot. First of all, I just love magazines, so like, oh my God, I used to just like go to Barnes & Noble and buy like 3 magazines. Like sit and read them, and I'd like cut out pictures from Teen Vogue and put it on my wall and like arrange them in like cutesy artsy ways.
Well, like someone would bring me home a poster of Mary Kate and Ashley. That's how I got my posters. I never did anything like bought magazines or read them at all.
You didn't like listen to the radio?
No, like I didn't really have a radio, and if it was on, it was just
you
to go
weren't
to sleep.
Like doing that. Yeah. I feel like my school was so, for lack of a better word, ratchet. I was exposed to a lot of like music. I remember I used to listen to like Funk Flex show, like his talk show.
Oh, you would listen to it?
Yeah.
No, my school was ratchet too, but I just never. I was not allowed to be associated with that. I was like made afraid to bother with those people.
Yeah, well, me too. But I don't know. I
literally did not talk to anyone. Like, stay away from me. I had a couple.
But you
friends.
went to like a big school, so I guess.
It was a bit. Yeah, it was a bigger school. Yeah. I mean, not everyone was evil there, but like I only stayed with a certain type of people that I associated myself with. If you were having babies, having sex,
oh my God,
no, you're not my friend.
I couldn't escape. It was like 7 girls in the class, 7 boys. Everyone was talking to everyone.
Yeah, you're stuck.
You're stuck. But in retrospect, maybe it wasn't so bad. I don't know.
I don't think it's
glad
bad.
It's over.
It's part of your life story.
Yeah,
it builds who you are.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's how I was a child. I didn't get to hear or do any of that stuff.
There was like a period I was really into, and I would watch like shows in front of like the one house computer with the AOL dial-up. I think it was still AOL dial-up at that point.
It was.
And I'm like, oh, the show comes out. How did I know the show came? What time? I guess maybe I researched.
TV Guide.
Maybe?
I slept with the TV Guide under my pillow.
No. I mean the fashion show. I was like, I remember I was really into Dior Home, like the menswear line.
Really?
I thought it was like so cool because it was like really punky. It was like really punky.
No.
And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is
wow, you were obsessed with Dior at a young age.
Yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was so cool.
No, I probably would have thought it was cool, but I was never exposed to that, so I didn't really know much about it.
Which is funny because now you're like a publicist. So it's like
now
you're like that's like your life is to be exposed to it.
Yeah. But yeah.
How do we even get on this stuff? Fashion and bags.
And Michael Kors.
Yeah. Well, I don't buy clothes like that often. Like, and I'm starting to realize that compared to like my coworkers, I really don't buy clothes. What I do buy is bags and shoes.
Yeah, your accessories person.
That's like my thing. I need to like maybe put more attention, at least into my work clothes. I've been saying that for the past year. I know, I've been saying that for the past year, but I really need to like focus on it. I just like, I don't know, I don't think I'm as excited to buy clothes, especially work clothes. I'm like, I don't give a shit about dressing up for work.
I mean, you can buy clothes that you like.
I know, but it's like, I didn't become a social worker to like dress up for work. I just want to wear some jeans and like a nice sweater, and that's it. Like, I don't want to be in like slacks.
Dressy. Yeah.
I didn't become a social worker to dress in slacks. Like,
well, you gotta make a court appearance.
I know. Well, court, yeah, but like in the office, we should be able to wear jeans.
I like wearing jeans. I like having the freedom to wear jeans or whatever.
it's just more comfy. And it's like when you have certain body sizes, it's so hard to find like a good pair of slacks. Like all my slacks are either too big for me. Like few of them fit just right. Some of them, it's like, why are they so big? I don't remember these being so big.
I guess you lost some weight.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah. It's so hard fashion these days.
Yeah, fashion is so hard.
And prices are not fun.
They're not. But apparently that's what you need to do. You gotta buy one thing and have less clothes. That's apparently the key.
Closet overhaul.
Yeah. You're not supposed to have like a full brimming closet unless you're like really old. When you're our age, you're supposed to have a small closet with like a few good pieces that'll last you.
Yeah.
It's what they say.
It's what they say, but you can do you.
You can do you.
Yeah.
Because like what I've been like
small. Whose closet are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I mean in terms of like people buy a lot of clothes just to get quantity when if you want quality you have less clothes.
Yeah. But I mean like space size. That is true though, but if your closet's like a massive Kansas City closet versus a New York City closet, your closet
then you can like display your purses in your closet. You know,
you can. You have a shoe display as well.
A shoe display, not a shoe rack. You have a Mariah Carey-esque shoe display.
I want a giant walk-in closet.
I know, I do too. Another thing I really want spring shoes. I had like one in mind. They were gonna be these clogs from the number 6 store, but the one I want is sold out. If they don't come back in stock, what is going to be my spring shoe?
You can look for another
some suggestions in the description bar.
Anything that looks like that clog.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll put the clog that I wanted in the description bar.
Yeah. That'll help them out with making suggestions.
Yeah. Also for the spring, I think I want a jeans jacket. I think I was talking about it in London.
A denim jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to find like a good denim jacket. I'm gonna try and thrift it. But we'll see. What's on your spring?
My spring wish list
aside from your bag.
I'm always kind of really I like whenever I don't go shopping or like window shopping a lot, but when I do go to a store, I really like dresses and skirts. I really like how they look and how they're made.
Yeah.
But I don't honestly when I buy a dress, I'm like I feel like I have so many dresses already that I barely wear. Just because right now it's cold.
Well, no,
I mean but people wear dresses.
Yeah,
it's cold
people
too,
at my job wear dresses and skirts every day in the dead of winter. I'm like, okay, not me, but
yeah, but I'm like, I really like those. I'm like, maybe I should wear more dresses. Like, I like them when I see them in stores. So, but I don't have anything like really in mind of what I want. I just like to browse and see what catches my eye.
Yeah,
and then stop myself if I feel like, no, that's too much money.
I mean, if you get good wear out of it.
I mean,
and if it's a good quality, because some things are overpriced and they're not even made of good materials. That's my thing. Like, don't sell me nothing that's polyester for over $100.
Yeah, that
to me is
a
like
problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. Yeah, like when I was looking for the jackets, some of the jackets in the cheaper stores, I'm like, you're not even made with high quality items, and like you're already trying to charge me for it. I don't get it. It's like I'm not paying that like $70, $80 for a jacket made out of, or even $100
bad materials.
Yeah, like it looks like it's gonna rip after one wash or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a fan of that at all. But yeah, if I have any new items, you guys will be the first to hear about it for spring.
All right, we digress. But spring wardrobe is very important as it is March 1st.
Yeah.
Spring is around the corner.
It's literally like 20 days, 19 days away.
Yeah. I mean, we saw like people ready for spring last night when we went out.
Yeah. To Lower West Side?
Lower East Side. We've already forgotten where it is.
Where was
Lower
it?
East Side, Bowery. Back to our old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
We decided to go out, have some fun.
Fun Saturday night.
Fun Saturday night.
After a Thursday night bust.
Yeah, after a Thursday night bust. Maybe let's start there.
Yeah.
So on Thursday, we were planning to go to this local bar club called Bossa Nova Civic Club. That's like off the Central Avenue M train stop. So apparently, Bossa Nova used to be like this really like poppin' club in the Bushwick area, and then they shut down for a period, and now they're starting to open up for parties here and there. So on Time Out New York last week, they advertised that on Thursday, Bossa Nova was going to be open for like this record release party, and it was open to the public and it was free. So we're like, yeah, we should go. You know, it's like really close to our house. Let's check it out. We walk there, and it took us quite a bit like to walk there.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you said this was like 10 minutes.
That's what Google Maps says is 15-minute walk from our house. Maybe it was 15 minutes, but it was cold.
Yeah.
So it was deserted.
It was icy.
Yeah, it was cold, icy, deserted. No one else was on the street.
That random, except that
oh
one.
My God! We were approached by an overly friendly man. See, this is the thing with being a New Yorker.
Like,
do not approach us out of nowhere and be overly friendly, because we're gonna be suspicious
not
of you.
Dark,
desolate
corner.
When you see two girls on a desolate corner, do not approach them eagerly with this smile on your face, asking them. Eyes lit up. His jacket was wide open, and it was like 10 degrees outside. It just was looking rather suspect.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
So like, what's your agenda? He's like,
do you need help? And we were like,
Lost?
no. He's like, oh, I saw you looking at your phone. You look lost. And we're like, no, we're not. And like, we thought for a brief second, like, should we tell him like we're looking for this club? But then we immediately decided not to, because it was feeling like a setup.
Yeah. Like, it was really strange, I thought. It was
really strange. I mean, maybe he's just some, like, nice white boy from the Midwest and sees two helpless girls on the Darkened Street corner and genuinely wanted to help. But he needs to know he's in New York now, and you don't approach girls like that.
I mean, some girls,
other girls from the Midwest who...
I'm just not as trusting as certain... Like you said, New York grown people aren't that, at least to me and my thoughts, they aren't that trusting.
Yeah.
So, it's going to make me a bit suspicious. Like, if it was brighter outside, I might have been more willing to talk to him.
Yeah.
But just because it's dark, it made me nervous.
And his jacket was open. That was like, I immediately noticed that, and I was like, that's weird.
I mean, it was weird.
It was weird.
Oh, this is one of the tops that I got.
Oh, it's cute.
Sorry. Abstract satin front top from Forever 21 Contemporary. Anyways, he was creepy. It just made me nervous.
So we walk all the way there just to find out that it's boarded up, like completely boarded up. Yeah. No sign anywhere. Like, and it's not like this was its first opening party. It's had other parties.
According to online.
Yeah, according to their website in February. So, you know, even if they're not open every day, why would it be so heavily boarded up? And why would they have an ad out in Time Out New York?
Yeah, plus we called the number, went to their website and called the number. I mean, their website still says under reservations when I checked it the day of. But
they also have posters for parties they had in early February.
Yeah, and they also have updates on their Facebook.
Yeah.
So, we called the number just like, we're not going to bail on this. We're going to give it our all effort. Yeah. We're going to see if there's a way in here. Maybe we got confused.
Yeah.
We call and no one answers. And we called twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only so much you can do when it's like freezing outside.
Right.
And
it's dark.
It's dark and you like have no idea where to go. Like, there's literally nothing cluing you into where it could potentially be like a sign that says, oh, we've moved. Or something like that.
Exactly. It was just bizarre.
So that was
a fail. So we decided to go out Saturday night to make up for it. And we went downtown to this bar, club, lounge. More loungy lounge.
More lounge. Not really, I wouldn't call it a club.
No, more lounge. It's like one floor. You walk in, the bar's to the right, a narrow bar. Yeah. And then there's like a little seating area, And then there's like a separate dance floor area to the left with its own bar on the dance floor.
And more seating in there.
Yeah, and more seating in there.
So, like, you could theoretically host a birthday in that back room. Because, like, you just walk in, like we said, it's a narrow walk through, and then you get to, like, the back where it starts to open up, and there's more seating and, like, more standing room a little bit. Yeah. And, that open birthday bar room.
Yeah. So, that was really fun. It was
fun. I'd never been there before.
Yeah, I'd never been there before. I think we tried to in the past, but it was closed for a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the people were really cool. A lot of young kids.
Yeah, I would say they were more college age.
Yeah, a lot of college age kids. Mostly girls and their friends, and then or girls and their boyfriends.
Yeah.
If you're looking to meet a man, that's probably not the place to go. At least not that night.
Yeah. P.S. I don't think you can really meet a man at a club.
At a lounge? I don't know. Those guys are talking to us. I mean, you can have combos.
You can meet friends. I'm not sure I'm a true believer if you can actually meet someone that you want to date at a lounge.
Really? I mean, probably not date. But not everyone's looking for a date.
Yeah, I think you can meet friends, but I don't.
No, you can meet someone to cuddle.
Yeah, you can meet a hookup anywhere. Go in line to a dating app. Hookup right there. No need to leave your room. Just find someone online.
Maybe you want something immediately. Online
Tinder,
date?
You find someone quick.
For the night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You swipe right, be like, just message them. Hey, want to meet up? They don't say
what if you don't have any data on your phone? You may need to go in person.
You should get
if you don't have an unlimited plan, you want an unlimited data plan.
Are you gonna go on a metro to get to the club just to go find some booty? Just go get some more data. That's what I say.
But what if some people like to, dance up on their chick before they take them back?
No,
maybe you don't just want to hook up. Maybe you want to dance.
Guys just want to hook up. They don't like dancing. How many surveys?
You don't know that.
I've taken 1 million surveys. No guys like to dance. Can't meet anyone.
What if he wants to drink in a bar?
He could get a drink from a 6-pack from the store downstairs for less money.
He could get a 40 from the bodega.
If you're looking for a nice cheap leg, get on Tinder.
Get on Tinder. Don't bother going out.
Anyway.
But okay, what if the girl doesn't want to hook up? What if she just wants to dance with the boy?
What if you just want to dance with a boy? Go to 200 Orchard.
But they're all coupled up.
They are coupled up, but you can still dance on someone.
Yeah.
They
yes,
dance
because
with you.
It was getting rather crowded when we left. So, there were kind of some prospects walking in.
Yeah.
When we were walking
out.
When we were
leaving,
so
they were flooding in. I'm like, why do we always leave when the guys come?
But you said you can't meet a boy in the club. So
I said, but still, you never know.
No, you never know.
No,
2 seconds ago, you were so adamant you can't meet a boy in a club. Now you're like, you never know.
Well, you honestly can't, but if you're already at the club, you never know.
No, but we had plans to explore different options that night. But in the future, we could just maintain at 200 Orchard.
Sometimes you just need to hold down the spot.
You need to hold down the spot,
And
they were looking rather
put together.
Yeah, and tall.
Yeah,
and broad.
Let me leave it.
You should have said something.
No, we were supposed to say happy ending.
I know, we were. Okay. So, we had a good time at 200 Orchards.
Plus,
they gave us little sparklers. Yeah. Also, it was a blast. We'll be back.
You need to note, though, that the dance floor isn't open till 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah. The dance floor does not open till 11. If you're there earlier, they will not let you walk in.
Into the dance floor.
Onto the dance floor. So, if you just want to dance, wait till 11. If you want to get a little drinky drink, you could come earlier. It wasn't that expensive. Standard.
Yeah, standard drinks.
$8 beer.
And it was a full beer.
Yeah, it was a large beer. So then we stayed there, had some fun, and we wanted to check out Happy Endings. So Happy Endings, which is like off Grand Street, like way downtown, used to be like our spot. Like that used to be our go-to.
Like,
We
night
want to
out.
go out and
Yeah.
dance, have fun. We know we're always gonna have fun at Happy Endings.
And you always most likely get a booth.
Yeah, you can get a little
shower
booth because it's made out of
Or it used to be. Who
this
knows
like
now?
old. Oh yeah, well it used to be made out of this old like spa
Like a bathhouse.
bathhouse in
Yeah.
the Lower East Side, and the outside awning used to look like a nondescript Chinese food store. Didn't they change the awning?
Yeah,
When we
it has
left?
it had a little flamingo and a little like that's his logo, a flamingo and a martini glass or
Really?
something. That's what I saw illuminated.
That's so weird
above
because
it.
now they're like a French bistro.
Yeah.
So during the day, they sell French food at like a sit-down French restaurant,
Yeah.
and then at 11, their dance floor opens up. So when I found out that they were open, I called them just to make sure because I couldn't believe that they reopened. When I called, the hostess is like, "Yeah, there's no cover, but the dance floor opens at 11, but the door's really tight." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "Oh, I can't guarantee that you can get in." I was like, "What?" Because like Happy Endings used to be like so non-bougie.
Oh, it's not a margarita. It's a flamingo and a palm tree.
Yeah. Happy Endings used to be like so non-bougie. Like you used to see people there of all ages, all ethnicities,
And
all
then
different
there's
type of
ice.
scenes. Yeah, like it used to be so like a relaxed, chill place, but now I feel like they've rebranded themselves to be like this bougie downtown spot.
Mhm.
Their French bistro menu is like so expensive, like almost $30 for an entree alone, and
Appetizers are like high teens,
yeah,
high tens.
yeah, which to me is a little pricey.
For what it was, like
Yeah, for what it was, that's too pricey. And for them to like when we got to the line, there were like 3 bouncers there.
Yeah.
Like
It was
policing
roped
the
off.
line. Yeah.
And everyone's like wrapped around the ropes. Like
the ropes.
like I don't know, are you like waiting for someone or just out here catching air?
Yeah.
Like it was kind of confusing.
And the bouncer was like, "What are you guys here for?" And we're like, to dance." He's like, "Oh, closed for a private party." I'm like, if you truly were going to be closed for a private party, why didn't your hostess tell us that when I called earlier?
Yeah.
That would have saved us a long walk to Happy Endings.
Plus, like, when we first got there, we were standing on the apparently wrong side of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I asked the guy, I'm like, "Excuse me," and like, how do we get in here? So he's like, "Oh, you're at the wrong side. Go talk to the guy over there." I'm like, why couldn't you just answer my questions?
Exactly.
You know the same information he does.
It was just like too much for what it is. Like at the end of the day, you're a downtown lounge. There's a million more around you.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure unless you have a Michelin star chef, you're not that special.
You're not that special. Like the 3 people in front of us, like when they saw the craziness, they were like looking up where else to go.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, let's just go to such and such place."
Yeah.
Oh, they were gonna go to Up and Down, which I googled it. It's like this clubby lounge on 14th Street. We should check that out.
Yeah.
Right off the L.
I did hear them say where they were going, but I didn't retain it.
Oh, I did. I was like immediately, where's that? That's off the L. We gotta go there. She had an amazing coral colored trench coat as well. Did you see it?
Yeah, it was very
with the
nice.
structure in the back.
Yeah.
That was nice. So that was really disappointing.
We didn't get to see inside or what the new renovations looked like or how the dance floor measured up.
Yeah.
I bet the drinks would have been more of a price than.
Oh, for sure.
And I mean, I was hoping to see what it was, but I guess we'd only have to have dinner there to get onto the dance floor or something. Apparently, I don't know.
Now, does their food even look good?
I kind of went away from the menu, but it didn't seem that special.
Yeah.
Like it was like some salmon, some chicken. They don't even have creme brulee. How can you do that in your French
you're
restaurant?
French.
Like,
no.
Get it together, peeps. Like, panna cotta for dessert, pot de creme, ice cream, a sorbet.
Oh, maybe pot de creme is there.
This is, I guess, a pot of cream. 3 for $16. Salmon a la vapeur, steak de canard, bacalao, shrimp and mushroom stir fry, lamb 2 ways. Lamb's big.
Yeah.
Grilled mustard chicken. Yeah, like, basic.
Yeah, you can get that like anywhere though.
Bougie things. sauteed quail, foie gras, happy ending, pumpkin soup. Yeah, variety of bougie
Interesting. Well, yeah, and there were like so many people out downtown yesterday. Like
that's the first warm night.
Yeah, it was like the first warm night in a long, long
and
time.
When you say warm, it was like 30, 25.
It wasn't a brisk breeze last night.
Yeah.
It was just plain cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people are ready for spring.
Yeah, they really are. They just want to go out and have fun. They're tired of being stuffed away, tucked away, and all that jazz.
Me too.
Yeah, I want to wear some fresh clothes that, like, are spring and not have to worry about bundling up all the time.
Nice skirt.
Sick of wearing like snow boots all the time. I mean, they're cozy, but
still, you want to wear something.
Sometimes you want to diversify.
Your wardrobe.
Wear a new shoe that can withstand the weather and the ice.
Oh my gosh.
We went there and realized it was no bueno, so we decided to go back to our Halloween spot.
The Deland Slate.
Yeah.
And the music there. Excuse me. The music there was good. What trips me out, they played different music upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah. I
think the music they were playing upstairs was better than downstairs, but both was good.
Yeah. They had like downstairs was more dance floor-y. Upstairs more bar, chilling, loungy.
Yeah, but there are tons of people dancing upstairs.
Yeah,
too,
you can still dance upstairs.
Room.
Yeah, but it's not like enough. Room, floor space to like get your groove on. If you want to do that, you should go downstairs.
Yeah,
it was pretty packed last night.
Yeah, it was really packed. And again, maybe that's because everyone was like flooding downtown last night. But
plus, also a weird phenomenon that we noticed when we were walking last night. All those bars and clubs over there had huge lines.
Yeah, huge lines outside.
I'm like, wow, these places don't seem that special.
Yeah.
Hotel Chantelle. I need to Google that right now.
Yes.
See what that's all about.
See what that is.
There's a Gray Lady. You said that was like a restaurant.
Well, that's what it said.
Hotel Chantelle is a downtown French themed. Oh no. New American restaurant. But it says Fun French Cuisine NYC brunch and dinner on the website.
Yeah.
It's on Ludlow.
Like, Gray Lady is just a seafood restaurant. It's not even, like, a place for dancing.
They must have they have some nightlife or something because the lines were long.
Yeah, I think they have a bar because they close at 2. It says it's good for groups. They have a happy hour. Background music, not good for dancing. So I guess people just wanted to like eat. Oh really? Is it big?
Yeah, it looks nice from this picture.
Oh, look at this picture of this douchebag pouring champagne. Wow. Oh, that looks cute.
Yeah, the space looks really nice though.
Let's go there. But that's somewhere you had to dress up.
Well, when it's warmer,
nice
you can dress up a bit nicer and not have to worry about feeling the breeze.
That's cute.
But the space looks really nice. It's so far from the picture anyways. It looks big enough for dancing. It's dark with like nice mood lighting and little nice boobs and black. So
yeah. Ooh,
if we go there, we'll let you know.
I love dancing in a dark space.
They may hear your clickety clacks.
Oh yeah.
Whoopsies.
Sorry.
Just a warning if you're wondering what that clickety clack is.
Yeah, sometimes oftentimes rather we get distracted and want to look things up while we're recording.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there were lots of lines, and the landscape was pretty nice. I mean, it was what we thought it was going to be. At least it was what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Music, dancing, people.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. You can get in
rather quickly.
Yeah, it's fun.
Make sure you have your ID on you.
Yeah, just make sure you have your ID. So yeah, that was our Saturday night. Friday night, I had a very interesting experience. Some coworkers of mine took me to 2 gay bars.
Ew.
And it was a very fun experience. So they're gay, and they just wanted to take a bunch of coworkers out to the gay bars, and everyone else bailed except me.
So it's you and
the
2
lone
gay guys.
wolf. Yeah, me and 2 gay guys.
What do you call that show? Three's Company? No.
Three's Company?
No.
Well, I guess.
Something. There's
Except there's 2 girls and 1 dude.
Yeah. And the dude pretended to be gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah. That's how
In 1 episode?
On all the episodes. In order to live with them, he had to be gay.
To the landlord, not to them.
Yeah, no, not to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't I remember that?
That was the main running joke, that whenever the landlord came up, he would have to act gay, so he would, like, wouldn't blow his cover. Like, whenever, because Jack was, like, a womanizer sort of, and he would always date a lot, and they had to, like, find excuses if he was ever caught with, like, a woman or something.
Wait, maybe I didn't get that subtext. Well, I guess that's not subtext. Maybe
Yeah.
I was too young. I was too young watching Three's Company.
Yeah.
I was like 9.
Yeah. That was the only thing I didn't do that was the only old thing I did as a child.
Yeah.
I would watch Nick at Night and those kind of shows. Everything else, though, I was...
You were watching.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, I guess. So I guess I'm the Nick, except I wasn't pretending to be gay. I was just the straight girl. I don't know.
Yeah.
So first, we went to a bar.
Reverse
We went to a bar called Barrage, which is in Hell's Kitchen, which I didn't know Hell's Kitchen was like gay bar central.
It is.
There's like 1 or 2 on every corner.
Yeah. Broadway, maybe.
Broadway? After a Broadway show, you want to go hit up a gay club. You're already there.
Yeah.
So Barrage is this like loungy bar, low lit, big bar in the middle, limited seating space, people standing up, talking, chilling, checking each other out. A lot of checking each other out.
Really? Obvious checking each other out.
Some very obvious, some not as obvious.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like coworkers pointing out hot guys or pointing out which guys are looking at them, and us drinking.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and us drinking cocktails that have very sexually suggestive names. I won't say on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we're G-rated. Not really. And yeah, it was like really chill, really comfortable. There were there were like few girls in the bar, and like the girls you can tell came with the guys. Like, the guys brought them there as like friends, and so it was like mostly gay men in the bar. So we stayed there for like an hour and a half-ish, 2 hours, and then we went to this club called The Industry, which is also in Hell's Kitchen. And that was like more a mixture. It was like maybe 75% men, 25% girls that came with the dudes. And everyone was like dancing and singing along. And the way like gay men dance, or at least at the club, is like very theatrical. It's very like every word of the song is being acted out in their body. Everyone knows every single lyric, every single song. People are dancing on chairs, tables. At one point, like, there was a lampshade there randomly. Someone was like throwing around the lampshade, and the DJ's like, put the lampshade down.
Oh my god.
And my friend was dancing on the chair. The DJ's like, ladies, please don't dance on the chair. So a lot of people like, gyrating in a chain and dropping it low, picking it up back slow. So yeah, just people being free and fun in a very like non-intimidating fashion.
Yeah.
Not predatory for sure, but not like against me. So it was relaxing. And yeah, it was fun. I would suggest checking out those spots or other gay bars. It was a fun experience. Yeah.
The only other thing I did last week, I went to a Women in Tech event panel hosted by Tech in Motions, and there will be a blog post about that, so check that out. But yeah, I went to this event at the SVA Theater, which is off of the ACE train. It's like near the Lower West Side. It's like 2 stops away from 14th Street. And it was a really nice panel. Like, we had someone from Venmo come and speak, someone from Verizon, some Verizon branch, and then also a woman who, her name I think is Lindsay, and she created one of the founders of Coder Dojo, and she does some other things that she's very well known in the women in tech community. So it was cool. It was a nice panel, and we had these they gave out waters, and there was some grilled cheese sandwiches, some gourmet grilled cheese.
Wow.
I have the name.
Some Gruyere.
Like, it was like, I don't know if it was Gruyere, but it was like they had regular grilled cheese, and they had like some Mexican one with like guacamole and like spices and things. And it was really, I had one, it was really good, but I got choked.
You didn't have any water?
I had the water, but I was talking to someone and I didn't catch. It
just
caught my throat, and my eyes started tearing up.
Oh, that sucks.
I will let you guys know what the name of the grill. It was good. I have their business card. I'll let you guys know what that place is called in the description.
Cool. It's like a restaurant.
Yeah, it was catered.
Cool.
It's from a place in Brooklyn, actually. I think. It's called Mrs. Dorsey's Kitchen. I believe is what it's called.
Where is that?
And I'll probably mention it as well in the blog post. But it was pretty good, like gourmet grilled cheese.
Cool.
And yeah. And then after the event, they had a nice little mixer at the West Side Tavern, which is right across the street from the SVA Theater. And it was a nice little bar, not too huge in space. It's like a typical bar space. Like, you walk in, there's a bar to the left, and it's a little bit narrow, but not as narrow as 200 Orchard. And then as you get to the back, it's more open, and there's tables and chairs. And it was nice. Like I said, drinks are like moderately priced. I think I paid $7 for a beer. And yeah, it was cool because you got to network with a lot of people and just meet people who might have similar interests as you. So cool. Recommend finding more of those events and online and going to them if you're interested in any particular topic.
Yeah, it's good to meet people who have similar interests to you and who can give you some advice, or you can give them some advice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did last week.
Cool.
Cool.
So, in the final minutes of this episode, we did want to do our rant or discussion.
Quick discussion rant.
Yeah. About dating and texting.
Yes.
What are the social norms of texting in regards to dating? Because I feel like in the modern dating world, how you text someone can really affect how that person views you as a potential partner. Like, for instance, like, if you're someone who's very unresponsive in text, if you take too long to answer someone's text, that person may want to stop bothering with you.
Really, they will.
Yeah, because that person may think that you don't really like them, or that you're someone who only wants to contact them when it's convenient to you, like when you want something from them.
Yeah, and how you respond too. Like, if I'm texting, as a female, if I'm texting you and you reply back like short or not inquiring more, it makes me feel like you're not interested and I'm just bothering you.
Right.
And I understand texting and relationships and dating is, or not relationships, and dating is difficult because you're trying to play this game that you're not so eager. No one wants to seem eager. No one wants to come off like, oh, come hang out with me, please.
Right.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not really doing that. You're just trying to see if you like each other and want to, like, develop something.
Right.
And if you're not responding right, at least to me, if you're, like, responding short, not probing me, I'm thinking, oh, either are you interested, you're responding to me in a decent amount of time, but you're not really talking to me.
Right. Because, like, I understand that some people in general, with their friends, family, dates, whatever, are just really bad at texting. Like, they don't like it, or they just see it as a short means of communication. So if you ask them something, they're just going to give you a one-word answer because that's just how they view texting.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a quick thing. But then it's like, when you're dating someone, you have to, like, consider what they are looking for in terms of communication. Like,
yeah, I mean,
because I feel like now when you date someone, in the beginning, you're not having phone conversations. You're kind of just texting.
It depends on the personality. I know someone who
Really?
will not force, but
Mhm.
her preference is phone conversations.
Oh, really?
And she'll like say, "Oh, let's talk,"
Oh,
as opposed to
really?
continue texting. And this is before like
Oh.
actually dating.
Before they go out
Yeah.
on a date.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just to like get a feel for who the person is, if she likes them, and also like hear their voice. Just make it more real.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like, would that scare some people off?
It could, but at the end of the day, if that's how you like to operate and they're scared off, then they're not the right person.
That's true.
At least in my opinion.
Because then sometimes I'm like, I don't want to talk to someone. Because I talk to so few people on the phone that's like, I'm starting to view it as like a secondary mode of conversation. That's like really fucked up. Like, to me, the best mode of conversation is in person, and the second best mode is text. Something about over the phone.
I mean,
if I don't know someone, if I know you really well, then over the phone is like in person, because then you can picture in your mind how that person is like responding and
like their
reacting because you like know them.
Yeah.
But when you don't know someone, I feel like I either want to talk to you in person or I want to keep it as impersonal as possible because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean that could be also like a trust thing.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like sometimes I do agree with like sometimes seeing texting as like the secondary thing, but I feel like that's just a millennial thing.
Yeah.
I don't really consider it like I wouldn't if someone honestly called me like if you called me randomly one day, I'd be like, why are you calling
I know. I'd be like, what?
Not like I wouldn't answer it. I'd just answer it like, hello? Question mark.
Is
like,
there an emergency? Is our house burning down?
I'm not like I wouldn't like I'd just be like a little caught off guard that you called me.
That'd probably be the only reason why I would call you. If an emergency was happening.
Yeah, I'd be like,
yeah.
What's up? Okay. I would talk to you, but I'd just be like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But my grandma doesn't like text. She doesn't know how to text, so she'll just call me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could text her and be like, can't talk right now.
Family's different, like, cause I could talk on the phone with my family, but like,
you're not anyone that's not your family.
Yeah, basically. It's like weird. But like when you're dating someone, if I'm further along in dating, then I feel like I prefer a phone call.
Yeah, I prefer a phone. If we're like dating in a relationship, then I want you to call me.
Yeah.
If it's worthy of a call, like
Yeah.
Or even if it's not, you can call me. Like we're in a relationship.
Like a conversation. Yeah.
Be like, hey, like such and such happened. I don't know, whatever.
Because then you have a rapport with someone, so it's easier to talk to them. But like in the beginning, when you don't really know that person, then it's like harder to like have a phone conversation.
It's harder, because you just don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
But then again, like I have a rapport with Amber. If Amber called me on the phone, I'd be like,
Amber, what's wrong?
What happened? But texting is so hard. Like sometimes you gotta show like you don't care when you text, like the eagerness. I don't know. It's just weird.
Because sometimes like past dates have texted me too much. It's like, why are you texting me so much? But then other dates would like not like rarely text me. I'm like, why aren't you texting me? It's like such a fine line, and nothing's ever perfect.
On the past dates, are the people that are texting you people you don't care to hear from, and the people that you're not hearing from are the people you would like to hear from? Maybe. Or is it just because they're not talking to you that you're just...
Because, like, the over-eager person, maybe because, like, in person you also came across as over-eager, so the texting was, like, extension.
Yeah.
Over-eager. And, like, other kid, maybe in person he came across as shy, so, like, then the lack of texting was just like, well, are you not going to put in any effort?
Right, I guess this is...
Yeah, I guess this is a bail.
Yeah,
this is a bail, Dave.
This is a bail. I guess this isn't worth my energy.
Yeah.
I only think I need to get over with texting and guys. Not that I text any people a lot, any guys a lot. I don't have much to zero experience. But,
yeah. Oh my god.
I don't really. I mean, I've never really had
experience is relative.
I guess. But I just feel like I need to get over trying to be casual, or not casual, trying to be like not sort of pleasing, the border between pleasing and like casual through text. Like if I don't want to do, like if I don't care about something, or if I just want to figure out what your motives are, I should just be more straightforward and flat out. Just be like, because like I just want to know. Like I don't want to be one of those girls just being like, you're either in a relationship or you're not. Like I haven't ever gotten to that point. But just want to be more like, so are you just trying to date for a booty call, or are you just trying to date to date?
Right.
Like, you know?
Yeah. And maybe like people should be more upfront about that, especially in online dating. If like that's what you want, just like say that.
Don't
like
pretend
make
that
it
you're
like a long
term
thing. Because why waste anyone's time with that?
Yeah, because I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm gonna deny you. I'm just gonna pretend that you want long term, and then turn around and act like, well, you know what? I actually
don't want that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, thanks for wasting my time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like really weird, especially like with online dating. When you first talk to someone through whatever app you're using, that's almost texting in a way.
It is texting. Yeah. It's just like you don't have the person's number unless they give it to you.
Right. So it's just like striking that balance.
Potato potatoes.
Yeah.
And just being courteous. Like if dudes ever listen, or if you have dude friends, try to make them as aware as possible that they should just be courteous. Like be upfront, say what you want. Don't worry about scaring someone away. Just be real, in my opinion. Be real, be honest. And if you want something, maybe they want that too, but you just gotta like say it from the get-go.
Right.
And respond to a text. If you're not interested, I guess sometimes no response means they're not interested, and they don't want to go through the whole "sorry, I'm not interested" text. But I don't know, just be real. Don't respond to me either if you're not interested.
Yeah, like, just don't. Yeah,
like
because that'll give me enough of a sign.
Yeah, it makes me think. Okay, like you're still talking to me, so should I still pursue this?
Yeah.
Like, don't even respond to me. That'll send me a message too. Like, like as long as you're not being rude about it. Like, as long as we haven't been on, like, 4 dates or something. Then if you're not responding to me, that's rude. Yeah. If you've only been on one date, and if one date's still a little bit rude. If you've been on a date in person, you should respond.
You should respond.
At least to say, like,
be like, oh, hey, I don't...
Thanks, or whatever.
Something.
You can be like, you can even be short. Just say a one-word answer. Like, if it's a question, depending on what they ask you.
A THX.
Yeah. Like, thanks. And that's it. I mean, they'll probably catch on.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be like, if they don't catch on, they text you afterwards. Then don't respond to that text. But yeah, if you don't know me, if you haven't been on a date with me, just don't continue to text me if you're not
interested. If you're not interested, because we don't know each other.
Yeah, and I don't want my time wasted.
So those are just some of our thoughts in regards to texting and dating. Share some of your thoughts.
Yeah, or texting dating tips.
Yeah.
How to respond to a text. How soon should you respond to a text if you like a guy? If you like a guy you've been on a date on, do you need to message him first? Apparently you don't, because if guys like you too on the date, they would message you first.
Apparently, according to Joey. Speaking of, if you want to hear more of Joey's thoughts on dating, there's a bonus episode up on our YouTube page featuring Joe explaining his views on dating and some of his reservations.
Yeah. And this is sort of like an undercover recording. Yeah. So it's not very formal at all.
Yeah, not at all. I had to record him in secret just to get him comfortable with the recording experience.
Like, secret, then play it back when someone gets the understanding of how it goes, and then he'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah. Not like secret, like,
no. He knows it exists. He sanctioned us to post it. He's actually really excited. He actually likes the bonus app more than the podcast.
He was really, because he was so raw.
Yeah. He was really raw.
Raw and untouched.
So listen to that. Encourage him so he can come back.
Yeah. And as always, like we said, follow us on Twitter, subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.